at a young age as a collector. And I'm sure that whatever propensity he already had for violence, with the tutelage of Sam DiStefano, he became an expert at torture, making people pay up.
A little 5'5" Tony would show up and say, "You either pay me or I'll kill you."
Mob-connected corpses, like those in the M&M murders, started to turn up around town, and Chicago cops suspected Mad Sam and his young protege, Tony Spilotro. And if Tony's reputation wasn't established yet, it would be soon. His next murder would be a bloodbath.
Sometimes you did that to make them suffer. In that particular situation, you want to show them how tough they are. But Tony, he didn't know any better. Neither did I. It's the way we grew up.
By the 1960s, Chicago mobster Tony Spilotro had gone from high school dropout to ruthless thug, torturing his victims for information. The Chicago mob, known as the Outfit, was interested in the 22-year-old. But then again, so were the feds. And as the bodies piled up, law enforcement would zero in, watching Spilotro's every move. By 1962, Tony Spilotro had pulled off a number of mob crimes, including a double homicide known as the M&M murders. Still, Tony was not a made man. Spilotro was frustrated. He wanted to be so much more.
He always said he wanted to be the boss. So I'm going to be the boss one day. You want to come with me?
Then, in November of 1963, Spilotro found a way to make mob bosses take notice. After a collector named Leo Foreman kicked Mad Sam DiStefano out of his office, DiStefano wanted revenge and gave Spilotro a call. Spilotro set up a meeting with Foreman at a friend's house. It was less than a year after the Cuban Missile Crisis, and many Americans had converted their basements into bomb shelters. Spilotro lured Foreman down to the basement to show him the house's shelter. Spilotro then grabbed Foreman and began to torture him. Tony cut flesh off Foreman's body and hit his kneecaps repeatedly with a hammer. Mad Sam joined in, using an ice pick to stab Foreman 20 times. The collector begged for mercy until Sam shot him dead. Tony's brutality came in handy for the Outfit, but he still needed to prove he could be an earner.